What's up, my people? I just spit all over my mirror. Fucking awesome. Okay, so here's the dilly. I always say, here's the dilly. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. What happened was, so I was searching around the YouTubes because I just did a get ready with me on this look. I know it's nothing fucking special or fancy, but because I just didn't fucking feel like wearing that much makeup today, I was like, I'm not even gonna focus with eyeshadow or anything. I'm just gonna do it like this. So because I knew the get ready with me wasn't gonna be that long, I wasn't gonna do that much makeup, I was like, I don't think I have anything to talk about that's like short-lived, you know, because you know me, a bitch can talk, right? Right. So I was scouring through the YouTubes and I was like, let's take it back to the old school. Let's take it back to the old school, because I'm an old fool who's so cool. Whoop, there it is. Let me hear you say whoop. Okay, I don't know the song. Anyways, so I was like, let me take it back to the old school and do like an old school makeup tag. So I was searching up on the YouTubes for makeup tags and I saw this one and I was like, this is fucking me. To a T, this is me. I can't believe I didn't think of it myself. But the girl that thought of it is Spooky Lips and Fat Hips is her YouTube name, which I fucking live for. It's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched any of her other videos because I was just looking up tags like right before I got ready. So if you guys wanna go check her out, go check her out. So she said that she was watching, I was just like reading her click down. She said she was watching Shane Dawson's the video by Shook where Jeffree Star does Shane Dawson's makeup, and like there was a part where Jeffree was doing Shane's makeup and he like looks down at this palette and he's like, okay, makeup is gross, like that looks disgusting. And it's so fucking true. So I was reading these questions and I'm like, dude, this is fucking me, hashtag me. So let's just get started. If you guys want to do this, I tag everybody. If you guys have channels and you want to do this, tag it up, do it up, do it up. Obviously, I wasn't tagged because nobody knows who the fuck I am. But I thought, what a fun thing to do today. What a fun thing to do is to tag a video. Okay. Here we go. Question number one. In BT dubs, I didn't do it in the get ready with me because there were like 15 fucking questions here and I was like, there's no fucking way that I'm gonna be able to finish it when I do the get ready with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't put that much makeup on. So I was like, let me just do it in a video of its own. Did I already say that? I may have already said that. I've had a lot of coffee today. My tongue is brown. That's how much coffee I've had today. Okay. Question number one. Numero uno. That's Spanish for those of you who speak English. Not that I speak Spanish. I did take 4 years of Spanish in high school though, and I used to be able to speak it fluently. How often do you wash your makeup brushes / sponges? Before we get into this tag, let me just say, this answer, or these answers, all the answers to this particular tag are in no way affiliated or correlated with my brush bell at work or with me like freelancing or doing anybody's makeup. I do not follow these practices on anyone but my own face piece, okay? Okay, I just want to throw that out there. My brush belt at work is clean. I spray it with alcohol. After every time I use it, I spray it with alcohol. Like, I'll do somebody's foundation and then if I'm using the same brush, I'll spray it with alcohol and then do something else with it. Like, I'm very sanitizer at work, just not at home. Just not at home. The rest of my house is clean, but my makeup room is fucking disgusting. Question number one. I think I already said it. How often do you wash your brushes or sponges? Never, no, kind of. I wash my makeup brushes probably all of about once a year. I'm not gonna lie, you guys know, I'm just a person. I'm a real ass bitch. I tell it how it is. People be up on the YouTubes lying like, you should wash your makeup brushes once a week. Who the fuck washes their makeup brushes once a week? Nobody. That's fucking who. Working makeup artists. That's who wash their makeup brushes once a week. And we all know there are no working makeup artists on the YouTubes. Maybe some smaller channels might be some working makeup artists because they're not making the YouTube dough yet. But let's be real. There are no working makeup artists on YouTube unless you have like less than 100,000 subscribers. Am I right? Question number two. How do you organize your makeup collection? I don't organize it. I have little sections of things, like I got the Alex drawers and shit, but my stuff's just kind of thrown in there. I mean, you guys saw like my makeup collection. I have these little like refrigerator things that are supposed to go in a refrigerator, but I put them in my Alex drawers because they fit compacts and shit in them. And then I got this thing that I got from work that's like, oh, I mean, you guys saw my makeup collection. If you didn't, if I remember, I'll link it down below. I probably won't remember though. But other than like that, and that, because I've got these two Alex drawers here, these gray ones, and then I got a white one that's like a, what is that, 7 drawer or something? I fucking hate Alex drawers, by the way. If you're new to makeup and you're like, oh my God, I want to fucking be a beauty guru style, I want some fucking Alex drawers, don't buy them because you can't open them all the way. So you can literally, I mean, there's like this much fucking space in the back of every one of your drawers because they don't open out all the way. They're so inconvenient, and like the drawers don't slide real nice. I have 3 of them, and every single one of them, the drawers, you're like, you have to like yank on them to get them to pull out. They fucking suck kind of a lot. Question number 3, do you put your makeup products away after you are done using them or leave them out for tomorrow? I leave them out for next month, girl. Like, my desk is always a fucking mess all the time, 24/7. Before I start to film, I literally have to like go through and put stuff away, or when I'm filming, it'll sound like this, because that's how much shit is all over my desk. I never put anything away, ever. I'm just not that bitch, you know what I mean? Question number 4, loose or pressed powders? Definitely pressed, because I feel like loose powders, y'all know my body is one giant skin flake. I'm a dry ass beast. So pressed powders are better for me because I feel like I can't get carried away with pressed powders. Loose powders, I feel like I just put too much on. My skin looks dry and crusty, and with pressed powders, I have to like really dig in there to like put too much on, and I don't tend to do that because I just like swipe it and then boop, 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 which normally I don't even use any type of powder. Lately, I've been using the Hourglass Diffused light powder, and I fucks with that a little bit. But even still, like, that can even make my skin look a little bit dry at times. Question number 5, do you ever fall asleep without taking your makeup off? Fuck no. Like, I was like 3 sheets to the wind on Saturday. We went to a wedding and a wedding reception. You know how it is when you go to a wedding reception, you get towed the fuck up. I got towed the fuck up. I always, it doesn't matter how fucking like wasted, blackout drunk I am, I always take my makeup off because I am so meticulous about getting everything off my face. I cannot stand to wake up with mascara on, and like, it completely grosses me out when I see people out in public who, you know what bitch I'm talking about. You know, you look at them and you're like, bitch, you totally slept in that. Could you like, do you not have a rear view mirror in your car? Could you just a little bit, just a little bit? No? Okay. That totally grosses me out. So I always make sure I take all my makeup off, which is probably why I have so many fucking wrinkles under my under eyes, because I'm like, like I tug at that shit. I'm not one of these fucking beauty gurus that are like, and don't pull on your lid. No, I just get it off. Get it off. I don't like it. Number 6, what makeup rules do you like to break? What makeup rules, she says, do you like to break? Not fucking, oh, I know what makeup rules I like to break. Not fucking baking my under eyes with 8 layers of powder. That's what I like to break. I fucking hate baking unless you're like 22 or have like the smoothest fucking under eyes possible, or you're on camera, because I can bake the fuck out of my shit and look bomb ass on camera, but as soon as I walk outside and look in my rearview mirror, I'm like, oh damn, like that, bitch, what the fuck? You know, that like meme that's like, bitch, what the fuck? That's me when I look in the mirror after baking. Number 7, will you use a product even if it is cracked or broken? Fuck yes. Yes, hello. Like, all my shit is like fucked up, and like this has no cap on it. I'm sure there's others, but I can't really find any right now. Like my eyelash glue, the little popper came out of it, like the stopper, because it was like there was so much glue crusted around it that when I pulled, you know, it was like stretchy, and I pulled it off, the whole thing just fucking came off. Still use that. What else? I have like broken foundation bottles that like the pump part's broken on it and I still screw off the top and use it? Fuck yes. Yes, I do. I mean, it still works, right? Like, hello, just because it's broken doesn't mean you can't use it. Some shit I break intentionally, like that Ophir powder. I like to crush it up into little pieces and then swirl it up in my brush. Damn, it is getting bright out. The focus on though. There we go. Question number 8. Do you wait to, wait, what? Do you wait to pan a product completely before you replace it? Absolutely. Like, I mean, maybe not completely, but like where I'm like scraping around the edges, like my butter bronzer, as soon as the middle of that comes out, then I probably will replace it, because once you get to like the pan, like the center part of the pan, the edges don't come off as easily. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the oils from your skin or just like pounded in there or what, but it seems like once it's got that ring around the edge, it just doesn't work anymore. So yes, I do. Wait, what was the question? Yes, I do wait to pan a product before it runs out completely, because it doesn't work anymore. As far as foundation goes, like I'll scrape the bitch out, like scrape it out with a little spatula till it's to the very end, till there is absolutely no more. Question number 9, how do you feel about sharing makeup? I don't mind as long as the person I'm sharing makeup with is like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind using my makeup and my brushes on other people, like of my friends, if I know that friend's cool, which all my friends are cool. None of them are like hella skanky or anything. Would I let some like bitch off the streets come up in here and use my makeup? Fuck no. But as long as I know the person, I know they're clean, then I honestly don't mind. And as long as you ain't got no fucking like crusty ass eye shit, I don't care. Question number 10, how do you feel about buying or trading used makeup? I don't really like agree with the whole buying used makeup thing, just because I feel like you don't know where it's been. Yes, you can sanitize it, but you don't know where it's been. Like with this whole fucking dumpster diving craze going, I am not about to go up on the fucking GlamBot and buy a palette and then turn around and watch the YouTubes and see some bitch pulling it out of a dumpster. You know what I mean? And there are a lot of companies that throw shit, even though they're not allowed to, just saying, that do throw shit away without damaging it. Technically, Sephora, Ulta, fucking Bath and Body Works, Macy's, everybody, they're supposed to completely damage those products out to the point of unuse, I guess, to the point where they're not usable anymore. They're technically legally supposed to do that. But a lot of places are just too fucking lazy to do it. They just don't do it. Our store does it for sure, because we're like, fuck those dumpster divers. We're breaking that shit up till you can't use it anymore. But they're all supposed to do that. So the places that don't, it's kind of like, and to be honest with you guys, like back in the day, before the whole dumpster diving thing came out, I probably would have. Like, I've looked on GlamBot before. I've wanted to buy stuff on GlamBot before, but ever since the whole dumpster diving thing came out, hell to the fuck no. Because I feel like, can you sanitize it to the point where whatever the fuck was sitting in that dumpster, we found a fucking raccoon in our dumpster at work once. If you don't know, I work at Ulta. We found a fucking raccoon in our dumpster once. So you're gonna go pull out a fucking makeup palette that a fucking raccoon was like pissing and shitting and puking and doing all kinds of raccoon shit all over? What the fuck? Then you're gonna sell it on GlamBot because it looks okay? I don't know. I really don't know the rules and stipulations behind the whole GlamBot thing, but it just kind of fucks with me a little bit. I don't know if I could. I don't know. Trading, on the other hand, because I just looked at that again, trading, on the other hand, I don't have a problem with, because I know where it's coming from. I know the person. I wouldn't trade with somebody I didn't know and didn't know what their house looked like and shit, you know what I mean? Because some people, I'm like that bitch that's real weird about eating shit that came from someone else's house. Like when people bring food in for work, like it depends on the person. Like I'm just being real straight up here. It depends on the person it's coming from, whether I eat it or not. So just throwing that out there. I'm that bitch. So I have to know the person that I'm like trading with. If I know the person that I'm trading with and like, you know, I know that they're clean and stuff, then yeah. How often do you declutter makeup? Never. I never declutter. I just don't. Every once in a while, I'll go through and like throw some old ass mascaras away, but that's about as far as it goes, to be honest. I know a lot of you guys have asked, like, for some reason decluttering videos are hella popular in the beauty community, and I know a lot of you guys have asked for declutter videos because I think I said in my makeup collection video, like, I talked about like wanting to get rid of a couple of things. But it's hard for me because I buy my shit. I work for my money. I use my money to buy it. So it's hard for me to get rid of it because I'm like, I'll fucking pay $50 for that. I don't want to just give it to somebody else or like, you know, try to sell it for what, like a 1/10 of the fucking price that I paid for it when it hasn't even been touched. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? When you work for your money and you spend your money on that shit, you don't want to fucking get rid of it. It's just hard. I know eventually I'll have to, but as of right now, I don't think my collection's like too big to the point where I need to do that. If it gets that way, or if eventually sometime in the future I would happen to like get PR or something like that, yes, I probably would do a mad declutter because I couldn't stand to have that much stuff around. But if you guys follow me, then you know I don't buy a ton of shit all the time. I don't like, I went through a phase where I was literally spending like $100 a week on makeup and it was getting really fucking ridiculous. And I was like, just to, you know, because when you're on YouTube and you watch videos, you're like, oh my God, I want it all. I want to be like that person. I have to have it. But after a while, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm spending way too much money on makeup. I need to like focus on other things. Like my house was like not the way I wanted it. And, you know, clothes wise, like I didn't have a bunch of clothes and I just wasn't, it's like I had all this fucking awesome makeup, but I didn't have awesome everything else. And once I like put 2 and 2 together and realized that, oh fuck, my house needs new carpet, I need to redo my cupboards, I need some new fucking furniture. The whole spending $100 a week on makeup went clear, just gone. It just went bye-bye because no, girl. It's easy for people to declutter when they get PR because, you know, they didn't have to spend their money on that. So I don't. Number 12, do you use your fingers to apply makeup? Yeah, I use my fingers to apply my foundation on days when I don't wear a lot of makeup. On days when I'm not filming or I'm not doing Get Ready With Me, like my preferred foundation application is to use my hands first and then bounce out with my beauty blender. That, I mean, I don't use my hands for like my eyeshadow or anything else, but for my foundation I will for sure, like use my hands to put my foundation on. If I didn't have nails, I'd probably use my hands to put my concealer on too, just because I did that the other day and I'm like, God damn, I totally forgot. I used to, before I started wearing acrylics and stuff, I used to like put my concealer on with my fingers and I'm like, damn, I forgot how good this looks, because the warmth of your fingers like warms it into your skin. It just looks real good. Number 13, what products, if any, do you hoard in your purse, bag, backpack, etc.? I don't really hoard products like in my purse. I am like a one-stop shop type of bitch. I'm not like a fucking touch it up every hour ass bitch. Like I just like to put it on one time and be done with it for the entire day. Like I don't like carry compacts and stuff to touch my makeup up and little mascaras. I don't do that shit. I carry some lip gloss with me to like maybe put some gloss on my lips, but if I'm being real fucking honest, I really don't even do that. Like a lot of times I just do like my natural lips and be done with it, and then, you know, whatever happens to my face happens. If you guys follow me, then you know my skin's like hella dry, so I really don't have a problem with my makeup coming off throughout the day. I used to, when I was oily, carry the, what is it, the Benefit Professional Powder. I used to carry that with me when I was oily and kind of touch up throughout the day, but I'm so dry now, I don't need no touching up. Like this stays where it stays, and I usually use like a long wearing foundation, and I don't feel like I put enough foundation on for it to start to break down and like look weird throughout the day. Like I use a very light layer. So number 14, what's your least favorite step in your makeup routine? My least favorite step would probably be, that's a good fucking question. I would say like eyeliner, but I don't even fucks with eyeliner anymore, like winged liner. I swear to God, these fucking lashes are like, I must have got glue like on the bottom of my eyelash, because it's like every time I blink it feels like it's going like this and like sticking my eye to it. Anyways, I don't really know what my like least favorite part is. For me, putting makeup on is like therapeutic. Like I love nothing more than to sit up here and listen to music. My husband constantly bitches at me. Tim is always bitching at me because he's like, come the fuck on. What are you doing up there? What could possibly be taking so fucking long? And then I come downstairs and I look like this. Like I don't even have eyeshadow on or anything. I just like taking my time and like doing everything very slowly, step by step by step. And then I'm not gonna lie, I look at myself in the mirror 100 times and I make fucking faces at myself in the mirror like we all do. I can't really say there's like a least favorite. If I were to like, you know, coin a least favorite, it would probably be putting my concealer on because I feel like I have so many fine lines under my eyes. No fucking concealer looks good under there. Not fucking one. Like, it drives me nuts. And then when I blend it out and I look at it, I'm like, God damn, you look like shit. You look 90. Why can't something just look good down there? You need some fucking filler, bitch. I go through that every time. Okay, and then number 15, what is your worst makeup memory? Shit, what? My worst makeup memory. I don't, that's a weird one. That's kind of an odd question. I guess my worst makeup memory, I guess just literally every time I'm walking around and not Tim, not my mom, not my mother-in-law, not none of my friends, not anybody I work with will fucking tell me if I have mascara smudged under my eyes. If somebody has fucking mascara right here smudged under their eyes, then fucking tell them. Because they don't want to walk around with fucking mascara smudged under their eyes. I cannot fucking stand it. Every time I look in the mirror and I've got mascara smudged under my eyes, I go directly to whoever I was around just before that moment and say, thanks for fucking telling me I have mascara under my eyes. What the fuck? I would tell you if you had a booger. Tell me if I have mascara under my eyes. I hate that. I hate it more than anything in life. Maybe not more than anything, but more than a lot of things. I hate that. I hate it when I have mascara under there and nobody tells me about it. Worst makeup memory, I guess. That's not a question. That's all I can think of. That's all I can think of. Okay, so that's it for the tag. Like I said earlier, I tag you if you do YouTube and stuff. Tag. I don't really do these that often. I did one years ago. God, I can't remember the last like makeup tag, beauty tag, whatever you want to call it that I did. It's been a long time. So do you guys like tag videos? Let a bitch know and maybe I'll do some more. I know a couple of you have been like, what's in your purse tag? And I've been meaning to do that one for literally 6 months, but my purse is gross. It's not designer. It's just like a fucking bag. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, look at my fucking Chanel, blah, blah, blah. These are the 4 things I have in it. No, I have junk in my purse. And it's the same purse I've been carrying for probably 3 years now that I got at market.com. And it kind of looks like the Alexander Wang Rocky. So I originally got it because I was like, one day I'm gonna get an Alexander Wang Rocky. But the thing about that purse is that it's like very odd. The way it opens, the way it zips, the way it's shaped, everything. It's like real odd about it. So I was like, I'm gonna carry this like kind of sort of knockoff first before I spend $800 on that one. And then eventually I was like, I'm not spending $800 on a purse. Who the fuck am I right now? Jaclyn Hill? No. Oh my God, there's a wasp. What? Where did that come from? Oh my God, I need to go. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are not. Do not forget to hit the bell notification because if you watched my last video, I ranted as to why you should hit that bell notification. So if you didn't watch that, do it. And if you did, you already know. You already know. Follow me on all my social media here, even though the only one I use is YouTube ever. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace.
Powder-wise, what? I feel like my lashes are sticking to my bottom eye. Like what? What?